Hello everybody, welcome back to Conor here, Leeds TV, back here with your Brentford preview. So we've got a long way to go, we haven't got a long way to go now. I haven't flipped the coin, guys, unfortunately. I'm not one of those guys. I'm real, as is everyone on the channel. We're real, we bring it to you as it is. I've not just sort of got a searing amount of confidence in the night that, you know, I've had a really nice night's sleep and I've woke up and it's happy and joyous and Leeds are now suddenly going up. It's not how I work, it's not how I think you should work. I think when you put your opinion out there, you should stand by it. And I am like that. I've always been like that. And I still stick by what I said. I knew Wigan was going to be a difficult game. And it was. And the fact that I still think it was a shocking performance, the worst of the season for me. And we are where we are. We've got a lot of tough games coming up. We play Brentford side, who I'm worried about. I was worried about 10 games ago. I was worried about 15 games ago, seeing them at the back end of the season. And here we are. You know, a lot of people discounting the smaller teams now who are fighting for relegation, but you can't do that. It's just naive to do that. You cannot do that. Every team in this division, it's a dogfight every single game. We've not won at Brentford since 1950. That does play a massive factor for me. We've got the same cohort of players who went down there last season and got thumped. But now we've got Marcelo Bielsa, and it just shows for me, it culminated how wonderful that man has done when you saw the lack of quality yesterday. And for me, just the weeks and weeks of composure in front of goal, which has been lacking, which just shows where we sort of potentially maybe missed out in the summer, missed out in January, all sort of affirming into one really. But, you know, we're going to this game. Can we beat Brentford? Of course we can. Do I think we will? After yesterday's performance, no way. No way. I don't think we can at all after yesterday's performance. We take that mentality, that cockiness, that arrogance where we just step onto the field and we think because we're going to make 49 shots or whatever we had, we're going to put one of them away and Wigan won't do anything. It's an arrogance, it's a cockiness, it's a self-assurance. That's fine when you're top of the league, but we're not top of the league, we're fighting for top two. Not good enough. You need to go into these games, but you need to respect the opposition. I respected Wigan in my post-match, in my pre-match, when I was saying it's going to be a tough game. They're fighting. Teams that are fighting, I do not want to play. And that is the only good thing I'm seeing about these last three games. We're not playing teams like Rotherham, like Millwall. And I really genuinely think that. Or Birmingham again. I don't know what it is with Leeds. I don't know, this air of arrogance when we come up against this sort of team. You've seen it with Wigan, you've seen it with Birmingham in previous weeks, where we just think we're going to roll them over. It's not going to work like that. This division is a dogfight. It's a dogfight every game. We all know it. We've been in it for 15 years. You know? We all know it. I remember the Premier League years, of course I do. I'm in 26, but at the end of the day, most of my life has been in this division, and I know what a dogfight is. I've got mates who support teams across the country in the lower divisions, and it really boils my blood when you get people who just think we're going to absolutely steamroll these teams. It's never happened for us. It won't happen. It's the Leeds United way. We grind things out, and when it does happen, it's brilliant. You can see how sort of tentative and pent up I am right now. We go out and beat Wigan. See my mindset. We go out and beat Brentford. I'll be streaking up and down the street. I'm so passionate about this club. It is unbelievable. It pours out of me. And you saw that with yesterday's video, with the frustration that out of these 4 games left, the 2 winnable ones at the start, at the end, Wigan, Ipswich, we've fallen straight away. The video I made, Be Heroes, Cup Finals. You can't play against Birmingham like we did. You can't play against Wigan like we did and expect to go into the top division. The top division. Still seeing people on Twitter saying if we get promoted, we only need 2 or 3 additions. Come on. It just shows what a wonderful job that Argentinian has done. It just shows what an excellent job he's done. I still see the lack of quality. A lot of people don't know why we're bad in the final third. It's a lack of quality. Look at when he came in and we were linked with all these players. Look at when he came in. January, Daniel James. Imagine the difference he'd have made. We didn't get him. We didn't have a plan B either. And that's just how it is. We've had to roll with the punches. What about Izzy Brown? I'm still punching on that drum. Quality in this division. Andy Hughes said he's the best player he's seen in this division at this level. It doesn't even feature. I get that he doesn't feature, he doesn't play into the Bielsa way. I understand that. That's fine. Bring him on as an impact sub. Why not? What's the harm going to do? He's a luxury player. I don't want to mention his name. Look at Eric Cantona. When Fergie at Scum, when they just used to play him on the match day. Never used to turn up in training, but Fergie knew how to play him. Moulded him. Used to do wonders on match day to our detriment for letting him go. But anyway, that's a different story. Why can we not do that with Izzy Brown? Maybe it's just the Bielsa way. Maybe it's just the way. But you're telling me he's going to cause more harm than good? No way. No way. If he comes on as an impact sub 60 minutes, the whole dynamic changes. Teams have to change how they look at things. And at the minute, we need a shake-up. We need a change. We need a Clark. We need an Izzy Brown. That left side's just not good enough. Not good enough. And a lot of you are riding the wave from the season, but when it's coming down to the nitty-gritty, it's not good enough. You can't put 39 crosses in, 82% coming from that left-hand side, and 82% of the crosses been the exact same. The keeper had a field day yesterday. He looked amazing, as he was catching everything. Easy. Half shots from outside the box. 22 shots over the bar yesterday, or wide. It's not good enough. 69 shots in two games. It's laughable. 2 goals. It's a lack of quality and a lack of composure. Even when we get into these positions, we had a penalty yesterday. What a position. It's 12 yards. Miss. And I'm really trying to look at the positives here. I really am. But I'm struggling after yesterday's performance. End of the day, we go into Brentford, a team where we've not won in about 60 years. But, you know, a lot of you reminded me history doesn't mean anything, which is fair enough. I'd struggle to sort of look at that notion. It's the same cohort of players, as I've said, that go down there. We're under Bielsa, so it's different, 100%. But we've got to go down there and we've got to play our game. Ollie Watkins, Sergio Canos, potentially Ben Rama, Neil Murphy, and Romain Sawyers, the danger men for them. Hopefully Ben Rama's out, he's a quality player. Neil Murphy, 23 goals this season. A lot of people are harking on about Sharp and Pookie, but you look at Neil Murphy, he's had a tremendous season. Ollie Watkins, another tremendous season. They're a different beast at home. They're disgustingly bad away from home. I don't get it. It literally is the flip side of the coin away from home. But they are very, very good at home. 4th best home record in the division. But we know the records don't mean anything after yesterday. So who knows? Maybe you just throw the form back out the window and you just go there and you play your game. And that's what I hope we do. I hope we just ignore, you know, the whole statistics and stuff. And I hope we go down there and do something. But at the end of the day, the form book goes against us. But the form book went forward yesterday. And look where it got us. So we've just got to go down there. They've got nothing to play for. I don't take into that notion as much as a lot of people, but you know, maybe that will play into our favour. That's what I'm hoping. It's a massive game. At the end of the day, we lose that and Sheffield United win. It's game over. It's game over. And the quicker you lot accept that, the quicker we can go into the playoffs with a little bit of vigour. We can go in there with a little bit of confidence. End it high at Ipswich. But for me, we lose tomorrow. Sheffield United win. It's game over. That's it. Superior goal difference and what it'll be. No, actually, sorry, it'll be 3 points, won't it? But the goal difference, and they've got Ipswich at home the week after, whereas we've got Villa. So it's not doom and gloom, guys. At the end of the day, we go down there, we play our stuff, which we've played for the rest of the season. We're not cocky, we're not ignorant, and we give a little bit of respect to Brentford, and we actually take our chances, which I'm just so bored of saying now. I'm so bored of saying we need to take our chances. Say it on every pre-match, every post-match. Oscar and Joe said the exact same. It's up to the lads now. A little bit of composure in front of the goal, and that's all it is. Genuinely, half the chances are on the penalty spot. We're in the opposition's box so much yesterday, and everyone, we're just passing on the outside, trying to pass it round in a sort of little formation, little hexagonal formation, just round the box, just pretty football. Someone have a crack. Get the ball, get it out your feet, have a crack. What's the worst that's going to happen? The best thing I saw in that first half yesterday was Calvin Phillips getting the ball out of his feet and having a crack. Then he got taken off. And then throughout the entire second half, we're getting counter-attacked down the middle through Leon Clark and Massey and James. Roberts has to start. That's what I'd say. I think we missed the direct nature of him running after he went off, to be honest, just running directly at the defenders. And yeah, that's it really. That's the only change I'd implement. Ideal Will Cooper is back, but he's not. And yeah, we've got to go down there and win. Let's go down there and do what we've been doing all season and bounce back. Just hoping it's not affected the mentality too much. You know, it's the first time this season we've gone ahead and then lost again. I'm hoping that doesn't play too much of an impact. Yeah, just they've got to put in something better than last night or yesterday, because that was just trash, absolute trash, and it is trash. You know, 10 men. Even Leeds last season finishing 13th. You can't tell me not one of you would have been disappointed in that result. Because I would have been, even finishing 13th last season against the Wigan side. To go 10 men, I'd have still been fuming. This is why this season I'm even more fuming. So let's hope we can go out there, do our thing, and not be scared of Brentford. We shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. If we want to get automatic promotions, we should be beating Brentford. We should be beating Villa. Hey guys, it's the third different location of this video. Yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit on really. I know that, you know, I'm just so, I don't know, I'm in and out of this. I am still really depressed. I know a lot of you will be as well. I just wanted to add a little bit on that. I do think it is a winnable game. It is a winnable game, and I do think we can go out there and win. I do. Sometimes you need a bit of reflection on these things. I've just been through a range of emotions this weekend. I do think we can win, but I do stick with the original point. It's probably the toughest game of the season for me. One win down in the capital in 14, and yeah, it's a massive game. It really is, and by Monday we'll know our fate. We'll know where we are. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to end on a little bit more of a high, because I know it seems a bit doom and gloom with my last one, but when you click onto this video and you click onto this channel, you want real people, and real people, real Leeds fans give you real views, you know what I mean? And I think that's what we try to portray to you guys. But end of the day, we've still got, you know, it could all change around. Hull could beat Sheffield United, which I do think Hull will get something against Sheffield United, but it is up to us. We've just got to increase those levels. So I'm still so naffed off about that game. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Make sure you check out Joe's. Make sure you check out Oscar's video as well. Make sure you vote for us, guys, as well in the blogging awards. It's the last day today, Easter Sunday. It's the last day. Make sure you do that. You know, we bring content. We spend a lot of money as well on the channel, so that would mean the world to us for all the effort that we put in, week out. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section below. I'm just praying we do it. I'm praying we do it, because can't handle the playoffs. I think we've got. I think as a team, if we want to go up in this division, we have to make the automatics. I think the playoffs is just, it's going to be too difficult this season. So let's hope the lads understand that. Let's hope the mentality's right. Come on, Leeds, again. See you in a bit.